हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम राम हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances at your lotus feet. Pancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta koti Vaishnava vrinda ki jai. Let us begin with our Mangalacharan prayers. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। तथैव चान्ये नरलोकवीराय आहवे कृष्णमुखारविन्दम् नेत्रैः पिबन्तो नयनाभिरामम् पार्थास्त्रपूतपदमापुरस्य। अहो बकीयं स्तनकालकूटं जिघ्रांसयापाय यदप्यसाध्वी लेभे गतिं धात्र्युचितां ततोऽन्यं कं वा दयालुं शरणं व्रजेम। अशेषसंक्लेशशमं विधत्ते गुणानुवाद श्रवणं मुरारे। किं वा पुनस्तच्चरणारविन्द परागसेवा रतिरात्मलब्धा। सोऽहं नृणां क्षुल्लसुखाय दुःखं महद्गतानां विरमाय तस्य प्रवर्तये भागवतं पुराणं यदाह साक्षात् भगवान् ऋषिभ्यः। त्वं भक्तियोगपरिभावितहृत्सरोज आस्ये श्रुते क्षितपथो ननु नाथ पुंसाम् यद्यद्धियात उरुगाय विभावयन्ति तत्तद्वपु प्रणयसे सदनुग्रहाय। सोऽसावदभ्रकरुणो भगवान् विवृद्ध प्रेम स्मितेन नयनाम्बुरुहं वृजिम्भम् उत्थाय विश्वविजयाय च नो विषादम् माद्व्यागिरापनयतात् पुरुषः पुराणः। ससजाग्रन्थतामिस्रं मथत्तामिस्रमादिकृत् महामोहं च तमश्च ज्ञानवृत्तयः। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे। हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Is the sound coming clear? It's not faint, no?
It's good, Prabhuji.
It's good. Okay. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we have to start from verse number 16. Correct? 16. So Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter 11.
Yes, Prabhuji. Text 16.
Thank you, Ajay Guru. Text 16. 3.11.16. Shri Vidura Uvacha पितृदेव मनुष्याणाम् आयु परमिदं स्मृतं Paresham gatim achakshva yesyu kalpad bahirvidah. Mahatma Vidur said to Sri Maitreya Muni, I now understand the life durations of the residents of the Pita planets and heavenly planets, as well as that of the human beings. So, in the preceding verses, Sri Maitreya Muni described how the duration of life is in different planets. Now, kindly inform me of the durations of life of those greatly learned living entities who are beyond the range of a kalpa. So you described about how it is in the Pitrilok, in the heavenly planets, on earth. But I want to know about the duration of life of those great entities who are beyond the range of a kalpa. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The partial dissolution of the universe that takes place at the end of Lord Brahma's day does not affect all the planetary systems because it is only a partial pralaya. When Brahmaji goes to sleep, there is partial destruction, but it is partial. Not all planets are affected by that. The planets of highly learned living entities like Shri Sanak Kumar, the four Kumar brothers, like Bhrigu Muni, they are not affected by the dissolutions that happen when Brahmaji goes to sleep. All the planets are of different types, and each is controlled by a different Kala Chakra or schedule of Kal, the eternal time. Just like different countries have their own time zones on this Earth planet, similarly, different planets are made up of different things. Not that every planet there is a salt water ocean. It's not like that. Different planets are different. Some planets are subtle also. Some planets are big, some planets are small, some planets are very advanced life form exists on them, like Maharlok, Tapalok. And there are some planets where it is not very advanced. So all planets have their own Kala Chakra. The time of Earth planet is not applicable to other more elevated planets. For example, on Earth, 1 year is 365 days approximately. It's not that on Jupiter also it is like that. In Jupiter, it's much longer. Therefore, Mahatma Vidur herein inquires about the duration of life on other planets. He wants to know about other planets which are more advanced. Text 17. Bhagavan Veda Kalasya Gatim Bhagavato Nanu Vishwam Vichakshate Dhira Yogaradhena Chakshusha. O spiritually powerful one, you can understand the movements of eternal time, which is the controlling form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Mhm. So, Vidur is telling Maitreya Muni that you can understand the movement of eternal time, Kal, which is the controlling form of the Supreme Lord. Because you are a self realized person, you can see everything by the power of mystic vision. Because you are self realized, Dhira. Yoga Radhena Chakshusha. Through your Yoga Radhena Chakshusha, through your vision of mystic power, you can see everything, past, present, and future. Purport, Srila Prabhupada says, those who have reached the highest perfectional stage of mystic power, Siddhi, and can see everything, past, present, and future, Such siddhas are called trikalagya. They have jna, they have knowledge of three kal, past, present, and future. Similarly, the devotees of Lord Krishna can see everything clearly. That is in the revealed scriptures. The devotees of Lord Krishna can very easily understand the science of Krishna, as well as the situation of the material and spiritual world without difficulty. Devotees do not have to endeavor for any yogic siddhi or perfection in the mystic powers, anima, laghima, all those siddhis. The devotees are competent to understand everything by the grace of Lord Krishna, who is sitting in everyone's heart. Sarvasya chaham ridhi sannivishtu. So, Vidur is telling Maitreya Muni that you are self-realized, you are dhira. Therefore, you can understand this time factor of Krishna's. So, please explain to me, how is the duration of life in those planets which are not subject to destruction when one kalpa, means one day of Brahma, ends? Maitreya Uvacha, text 18. Kritam treta dvaparam cha kalischeti chaturyugam divyair dvadashabhir varshaihi savadhanam nirupitam. Shri Maitreya Muni replied, O Vidur, the 4 millenniums are called the Satya, Treta, Dwapar, and Kali Yuga. Kritam means Satya Yuga. Treta means Treta Yuga. Dwaparam, Dwapar Yuga, and Kali means Kali Yuga. Cheti Chatur Yugam. The 4 millenniums are called Satya, Treta, Dwapar, Kali. The aggregate number of years of all of these combined is equal to 12,000 years of the demigods. Divyair Dvadashabhir Varshai. Savadhanam Nirupitam. Approximately, it comes to 12,000 years of the demigods. Purport. Now, this and the next verse and purports are mathematical. They are math, technical. Shama Kishori Mataji will be in ecstasy. It's all math. The years of the demigods are equal to 360 years of humankind. So we say na 365 days on earth is 1 year. When we say that Brahmaji lives for 100 years, each year of Brahma has 360 days. 360 days. Brahma days and night. Like that. So the years of the demigods are equal to 360 years of humankind. As will be clarified in the subsequent verses, 12,000 of the demigods is years, including the transitional periods called the Yuga Sandhyas, comprise the total of the aforementioned 4 millenniums. Thus, the aggregate of the above mentioned 4 millenniums is 4,320,000 years. Because see, Kali Yuga has 432,000 years. Dwapar is twice Kali. Treta is 3 times Kali. And Satya is 4 times Kali. So let's say Kali is X. So Satya is 4x, Treta is 3x, that's 7x. Dwapar is 2x, that's 9x. And Kali is 1x. So that's 10x total. One Divya Yuga, which is a combination of the 4 yugas, Satya, Treta, Dwapar, Kali, is called a Divya Yuga. So one Divya Yuga is 10x. X is Kali Yuga. Kali Yuga is 432,000 years. So therefore, all the 4 yugas put together, Divya Yuga, is called, it will be, just add 1 0. to Kali Yuga, है ना? So 4,320,000 years. See, I did not have math after 10th. I have only done math till 10th. 11th, 12th, I took uh, fisheries, and because I wanted to go for medicine, so I didn't have math in 11th, 12th. So my math is very, very weak. Text 19. चत्वारि त्रीणि द्वे चैकम् कृतादिषु यथाक्रमम् संख्यातानि सहस्राणि द्विगुणानि शतानि च. The duration of the Satya Yuga, so this Yuga is called millennium. Satya millennium equals 4,800 years of the demigods. The duration of the Treta millennium equals 3,600 years of the demigods. And the Dwapar Yuga, 2,400 years of the demigods. And Kali Yuga is 1,200 years of the demigods. So again, you see, Kali is suppose 1,200 demigod years. Dwapar is twice that. Treta is 3 times Kali, and Satya is 4 times Kali. You're seeing? That's how it is. So their earthly years, 432,000 years of Kali is earthly solar years, whereas this in this verse is demigod years. So Kali is 1,200 demigod years. As aforementioned, 1 year of the demigod is equal to 360 years of the human beings. Correct? This is a proportion. One demigod year is 360 years of the human being. The duration of Satyayuga is therefore, if you want to see in earthly years, so 4,800 multiplied by 360 or 1,728,000 years. Okay, what is the duration of Treta Yuga in earthly years? Well, it is 3,600 demigod years, so multiplied by 360. That comes to 1,296,000 earthly years. Similarly, Dwapar Yuga, and similarly Kali Yuga. Everybody understood? Text 20. Sandhya sandhyam shayorantar yah kala shata sankhyoh tam evahur yugam tadnya yatra dharmo vidhiyate. The transitional periods before and after every millennium, which are a few hundred years as aforementioned, are known as Yuga Sandhya. Between the Yugas, there is a Yuga Sandhya, a conjunction of 2 millenniums. So Satyayuga is called, Prabhupada in English is using the word millennium. Prabhupada is using millennium word for a Yuga. So we should understand. So Satyayuga is 1 millennium, Treta Yuga is 1 millennium. And in between those Yugas, there is Yuga Sandhya. ऐसा नहीं कि August 1st is the last day of Kali Yuga, August 2nd, Satyayuga will start. It doesn't happen like that. There's a Yuga Sandhya. There is a transition, conjunction of the 2 millenniums, according to expert astronomers. In those periods, all kinds of religious activities are performed. Text 21. Dharmas chatushpan manujan krite samanuvartate sa evansh adharmena vetipadena vardhata. O Vidur, in the Satya Yuga, in Satya millennium, mankind properly and completely maintained the religious principles. But in other millenniums, Treta, Dwapar, and then Kali, religion gradually decreased by one part as irreligion was proportionately increase. So as the yugas go on, the irreligion increases and religion decreases. Purport. In the Satya millennium, complete execution of religious principles prevailed. Gradually, the principles of religion decreased by one part in each of the subsequent millenniums. In other words, at present, there is one part religion and 3 parts irreligion in Kali Yuga, beginning of Kali Yuga. Therefore, people in this age are not very happy. I want all of you to look at the last 2 sentences and raise your hand and tell me, what do you understand? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yes, Shamchandra Prabhu, please share your thoughts.
So, Prabhu, as I understood in Satyuga, all the 4 pillars of the religious principles, namely Satyam, Daya, Saucham, and Tapasya, they were all present. And with every advancement of the Yuga, by next millennium, we lost one part of it. That means we lost, Daya, then we lost Saucham, Tapasya, and so on. So presently in Kali Yuga, I think only 1/4 is remaining, and that is
Satyam.
Satyam. Satyam is remaining. So remaining 3 all have gone. So in the absence of Tapasya, Daya, because Daya signifies lack of mercy. That means in animal killing and all, it's in rampant. So Daya goes away. So there is no question of being happy in a society where there is so much of killing happening. And there is no purity. So Brahmanas are not able to do proper yagya. There is no purity. There are no ingredients available pure. So there is no question of getting the results from that kind of activity. And tapasya doesn't work because mind is completely going all over the place. We cannot do proper meditation the way people were doing in the previous yoga. So with one leg, the release principle is standing, therefore it is wobbly, so we cannot experience any happiness in that. That's what I understand, Prabhu.
Very good. Thank you, Prabhuji. Yes, so the point is that we need to follow dharma to be happy. The more we go away from dharma, the less we will be happy. Dharma rakshati rakshita. If we protect dharma, dharma will protect us. If we protect dharma, dharma will protect us. Dharma rakshati rakshita. And if we don't protect dharma, then we will be living in an environment of adharma where there cannot be any peace, there cannot be any happiness. So that is our take-home message, that if we practice dharma, we will experience happiness. Pratyakshagamam dharmam susukham kartum avyayam. See? Text 22. Trilokya yuga sahasram bahir abrahmano dinam tavat eva nishatata yannimilati vishwarisrik. Outside of the 3 planetary systems, Swar, Martya, and Patal. Swar is higher planets, Martya is the earthly plane, and Patal are the lower planets. Outside of the 3 planetary systems, the 4 yugas multiplied by 1000 comprise 1 day on the planet of Brahma. A similar period comprises a night of Brahma, in which the creator of the universe, Brahma, goes to sleep. 4 yugas are called together. Satya, Treta, Dwapar, Kali together is called Divya Yuga. 1000 such Divya Yugas, which means 4,320,000 years multiplied by 1000. So many earthly years is 1 day of Brahma. 12 hours of Brahma. And same is his night, another 12 hours. 1,000 Divya Yugas is 1 day of Brahma. And then Brahma goes to sleep at night, which is also same duration. Day and night are same duration, 12 hours each per port. When Lord Brahma goes to sleep in his night time, Brahma does not sleep in the daytime. Generally. Brahma, when he sleeps at night time, the three planetary systems below Brahmalok, which means the Swargaloka upper planets, then Martyalok means earthly plane, and Patalok, the lower planets. All these planets that are below Brahmalok, Brahmaloka is the highest planet in the material universe. So the planets below Brahmalok are all submerged in the water of devastation. In his sleeping condition, now look at the greatness of Lord Brahma. Everybody ready? Read this line of Srila Prabhupada's. In his sleep, Lord Brahma dreams about Shri Garbhodakshay Vishnu. So great. Brahma is so great. He sleeps for 4,320,000 years multiplied by 1,000. For this long time, he's dreaming about Lord Vishnu. Very great personality Lord Brahma is. And in his dream, he takes instruction from the Lord for the rehabilitation of the devastated area of space. In his dream also, he is getting instructions about his service. See, in the morning, we are reading Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. There we are reading how Shripad Madhavendra Puri is getting dream. What dream he is getting? I am Gopal. I live at Govardhan. Rescue me and build me a temple. Instructions about Seva. Shripad Madhavendra Puri. Similarly, to Lord Brahma also in his dream, there are instructions. But instructions about Brahmaji's Seva. And Brahmaji's field of Seva is the material world. He is the creator. So he will get instructions regarding that. So service is very sacred. Sripad Madhavendra Puri is doing his service and Lord Brahma is doing his service. Okay. Text 23. Nishavasana arabdho lokakalpo nuvartate yavaddinam bhagavato manun bhunjam chaturdasha. After the end of Lord Brahma's night, the creation of the three worlds begins again in the daytime of Brahma. Brahmaji wakes up and he sees that, oh, all the planets below my planet are destroyed. So he has to recreate everything. And they continue to exist through the life durations of 14 consecutive Manus or fathers of mankind. Chaturdasha. Manun Bhunjams Chaturdasha. Chaturdasha Manu come in 1 day of Brahma. So then the Brahma's day starts again. And Shri Maitreya Muni is saying, in that daytime of Brahma, again 14 Manus will come, one after the other. How today in the hospital, let's say I saw 20 patients, one after the other. I go to one room, I see a patient, talk, deal with, put orders, write note, go to the next room, next patient, next patient, next patient. So I met 20 patients today. Brahmaji, in 1 day, he has Chaturdasha Manus. 14 Manus take birth, live, do their service, produce descendants, and die. So if you ask Brahmaji, who did you meet today? Today I saw the birth, maintenance, and death of 14 Manus. And one time I saw Krishna also. And one time I saw Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also. Can you imagine? Every single day, Brahmaji has darshan of Krishna. Sakshat. He face to face, he sees Krishna, talks to him, offers prayers. Every day, once a day, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gives darshan to Lord Brahma. How great is Lord Brahma? Just imagine, how great is Lord Brahma? Every day Krishna is coming to him. It's a short duration, only 125 years. But he comes. He gives darshan. Mahaprabhu gives darshan, even shorter, 48. 48 years only. But he's praying as Haridas Thakur, oh Mahaprabhu, come, come, come. And then Mahaprabhu descends, does Leela. And then before Mahaprabhu departs, Brahma departs with Mahaprabhu's lotus feet on his chest. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. So Brahmaji is very great. 14 Manus come and go. See, we talk so respectfully about Swayambhuva Manu, how he is the father of Devahuti. We have our Devahuti Mataji here. Very great personality. Very great personality. The mother of the Supreme Lord, Bhagwan Shri Kapil Dev Muni. Mother is Devahuti. And Devahuti is the daughter of Swayambhuva Manu. Swayambhuva Manu is such a great personality. Dhruv Maharaj comes as his descendant. So such great Manus are coming. 14 of them in one day of Brahma, and they die also in one day of Brahma. Purport. At the end of the life of each Manu, there is a small pralay, Prabhupada says. Shorter dissolution also. So even when the Manus die, there is some pralay sometimes. Like when Satyavrat Maharaj, he saw the pralay. And then in the next millennium, after the pralay was over, he became the Manu. He became Vaivasvat Manu. So like that. Text 24. Swam swam kalam manur bhungte sadhikam ekasaptatim. Each and every Manu enjoys a life of a little more than 71 sets of 4 millenniums. Set of 4 millennium means Divya Yuga. Satya Tirtha Dwapar Kali. So how long does a Manu live? Manu lives approximately 71 Divya Yuga cycles. Means 4,320,000 years multiplied by 71 is the life duration of one Manu. 14 such Manu come and go in one day of Brahma. Mukta Sangha Prabhu, please read the purport. Each and every Manu enjoys life little more than 71 sets of 4 millenniums. Cannot hear you, Prabhuji. You have to unmute.
Hari Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
By joining us as a Bhakti Vaibhava Prabhupada. The duration of life of a Manu comprises 71 sets of 4 millenniums, as described in the Vishnu Puran. The duration of life of one Manu is about 852,000 years in the calculation of the demigods, or in the calculation of human beings, it's 306,720,000 years. Hare Krishna.
Kamakishori Mataji, you have any objection to this calculation?
No, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Math is not my favorite subject,
But it is your career.
but it's not my favorite subject.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Your favorite subject is Bhagavatam.
Yes. Hariva.
Jai, Jai. Text 25. Manvantareshu manavas tadvamsha rishayas surah bhavanti chaiva yugapat sureshaschanuye chatan. After the dissolution of each and every Manu, the next Manu comes in order, along with the descendants of that Manu, who rule over the different planets. The Manu produces descendants who rule over the different planets. Like there is Uttanapad Maharaj, who is ruling like that, son of Swayambhuva Manu. But the 7 famous sages, Saptarshi, and demigods like Indra, which is a position, Indra is a position, and their followers, such as the Gandharvas, all appear simultaneously with Manu. So when the Manu changes, the Saptarshis, the principal demigods, they also change. These are all titles. Surya is a title. Right now, the Surya Dev is Vivaswan. But in another Manvantar, it will be different. Different person, different Jiva will become the king of the Surya planet. Purport. There are 14 Manus in one day of Brahma, and each of them has different descendants. And these are all described. And in each life of Manu, a special avatar of Krishna will also come, called Manvantar avatar. 26th verse. Esha Dayanandina Sargo Brahmastrailokyavaratanaha Tiryanripitra Devanam Sambhavo Yatra Karmabhihi. In the creation during Lord Brahma's day, the three planetary systems, Swarga, Martya, and Patal, revolve, and the inhabitants, including the lower animals, human beings, demigods, and pitas, appear and disappear in terms of their fruitive activities. Sambhavo yatra karmabhi. They come and they go karmabhi, according to their karma. Which means in this world, we get birth, we live and we die based on our karma. And this happens in all the three planetary systems. Swargalok means the heavenly planets, Martyalok, earthly planets, and Patal, lower planets, the inhabitants. Human beings, demigods, pitas, lower animals. Specially it is mentioned. Nri means human beings. Pitra means our ancestors. Devanam, the demigods. And Tiryak means the lower animals. Animals who are in the lower species, lower than human beings. Tiryak. They are all taking birth and dying according to their karma. Sambhava means they are created, they appear. Yatra karma bhihi, the cycle of karma. Text 27. Manvantareshu Bhagavan Vibrat Sattvam Swamurthibihi Man Adibhir Idam Vishwam Avat Udita Paurushaha. In each and every change of Manu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Bhagavan appears. Manvantareshu Bhagavan Bibrat. Krishna appears in each and every Manvantar. And he comes Sattvam, Swamurtibhi. All these Manvantar avatars, they are by the internal potency of Krishna. Sattvam. They are all Vishuddha Sattva. All the incarnations. As Manu and others. Thus, he maintains the universe by discovered power. Udita Paurusha. Paurusha means potency, divine potency. Udita. He manifests. Udita. He manifests his own powers as different incarnations. Even Swayambhuva Manu is an empowered incarnation of Krishna's. Sometimes the Manu is also an avatar of Krishna. Manu and others. Manu Adibhi, others. Text 28. Tamo matram upadaya prati samruddha vikramaha kalenanugata shesha aste tushnim dinatyaye. At the end of the day, under the insignificant portion of the mode of darkness, tamo, tamaha, mode of darkness, the powerful manifestation of the universe merges in the darkness of night. By the influence of Kal, Kalenanugata Shesha. By the influence of Kal, eternal time, Ashesha, the innumerable living entities, remain merged in that dissolution and everything is silent. Aste tushnim. Everything becomes quiet. All the chatter. Mumbai, the city that never sleeps, will be finished. Everything will be finished at the time of Pralaya. All the chatter will stop. All the living entities will become dormant at the end of Brahma's day. Purport. This verse is an explanation of the night of Brahma, which is the effect of the influence of time in touch with an insignificant portion of the modes of material nature in darkness. The dissolution of the three worlds is effected by the incarnation of darkness, Rudra, represented by the fire of eternal time which blazes over the three worlds. These three worlds are known as Bhu, means lower, Bhuva, means earthly, and Swa, means Swargalok, higher planets. The innumerable living entities merge into that dissolution. Everything becomes silent. Text 29. Tam evan api dhiyante loka bhur adayastrayah nishayam anuvrittayam nirmukta shashibhaskaram. When the night of Brahma ensues, all the three worlds are out of sight, and the sun and the moon are without glare. Nirmukta, Shashi, Bhaskaram. Shashi and Bhaskar, moon and sun, are Nirmukta. They are without glare, just as in the due course of an ordinary night. Just as night comes, everything becomes dark. Similarly, when Brahmaji's night comes, everything becomes dark. Prabhupada gives a special explanation for this. It is understood that the glare of the sun and moon disappear from the sphere of the three worlds, but the sun and the moon themselves do not vanish. Not that the sun is destroyed or the moon is destroyed. No. They appear in the remaining portion of the universe, which is beyond the sphere of the three worlds. Remember, there are some parts of the universe which are not destroyed at the night of Brahma. So sun and moon are there at that time. The portion in dissolution remains without sun rays or moon glow. Where the dissolution is taking place, there the sun and moon are not visible. It all remains dark and full of water, and there are indefatigable winds, as explained in the following verses. Powerful winds are blowing. Indefatigable means just unyielding winds, very powerful winds that don't stop. Text 30. Trilokyam dhayamanayam shaktya sankarshanaagnina yanti ushmana maharloka janam bhrig adayo hruditaha. The devastation takes place due to the fire emanating from the mouth of Lord Sankarshana. And thus great sages like Bhrigu and other inhabitants of Maharloka Janam Bhrigu Adayo Pradita, transport themselves to Janalok. The inhabitants of Maharlok transport themselves to Janalok, being distressed by the warmth of the blazing fire which rages through the three worlds below. Fire is coming from the mouths of Anantashesh Bhagavan, and it's burning everything during the night of Brahma. This is a description of Brahmaji's night. Text 31. Tavatri bhuvanam sadyah kalpantaidhita sindhavah plavayan utkatatopa chanda vateritormayah. At the beginning of the devastation, all the seas overflow. Imagine the seas overflowing. And hurricane winds blow very violently. Thus, the waves of the seas become ferocious. Powerful hurricane winds, the waves in the ocean become ferocious. And in no time, at all. The three worlds are full of water. Everything is flooded. Planets are flooded when Brahmaji sleeps. Purport. Please listen to this purport very, very attentively. I request Shamchandra Prabhu to read this purport very loudly. It's very important purport. Srila Prabhupada is going to say.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
It is said that the blazing fire from the mouth of Sankarshna rages for 100 years of the demigods, or 36,000 human years. Then for another 36,000 years, there are torrents of rain accompanied by violent winds and waves, and the seas and oceans overflow. The reactions of 72,000 years are the beginning of the partial devastation of the three worlds. People forget all these devastations of the worlds, and think themselves happy in the material progress of civilization. This is called Maya, or that which is not.
Amazing,
Very
Prabhu.
unbelievable.
This is what is going to happen to this world. And we want to build Disney World here. World's happiest place. Hare Krishna. Intelligent person will think how to get out of this world. Really. This world is not a place. This is what is going to happen. For 36,000 years, can you imagine what is 36,000 years? 2-3 years COVID lasted, it was so horrible. 36,000 years, there is just fire coming from the mouths of Lord Sankarshan. Then 36,000 years, there is just relentless rain. First we are burnt, then we are just doused with water, inundated with water. Total 72,000 years this destruction will last. This is what is going to happen to the entire planet. There is no safe place except Jagannath Puri. There is no safe place. But people think this material world is a happy place. Hare Krishna. A Brahma stambha paryantam sarvam mayamayam jagat. Satyam satyam punah satyam harer naam eva kevalam. A Brahma, right from Brahmalok. Because this is the night of Brahma. Okay, one may argue nothing is happening in Brahmalok. Yes, nothing is happening in Brahmalok. Lord Brahma is sleeping, dreaming of Lord Vishnu. Yes. But after 100 years of Brahma, then what? When Lord Mahavishnu inhales, then even Brahmalok is gone, destroyed. So, A Brahma means light from Brahmalok, Stambha. Stambha means non-moving, living entity, like grass. From Lord Brahma, highest living entity, to the lowly grass on which we stamp. A Brahma Stambha Paryantam Sarvam Maya Mayam Jagat. This is Maya, and that is also Maya. That which is not. Because it is there today, tomorrow it is not there. Satyam Satyam Punah Satyam Harer Naam Eva Kevalam. But Hari's abode, Hari Lila, that is eternal. That is real. Text 32. Anta sa tasmin salila aste ananta sano harihi yoga nidra nimilakshaha stuyamano janalayaihi. The Supreme Lord, the personality of Godhead, lies down in the water on the seat of Lord Ananta. Asan. Ananta Asana Hari. What a beautiful. See. Antah sa tasmin salila. Salila means the water. Aste Ananta Asano Hari. Lord Hari lies on the asan of Ananta Shesh. In this water where there is destruction going on. 36,000 years there has been a deluge of torrential rain. There is flooding water everywhere. Lord Ananta Shesh coils up, makes a nice floating bed, and Lord Hari lies down. With his eyes closed, and the inhabitants of the Janalok planets who have survived, they offer their glorious prayers unto Lord Hari with folded hands. Stuyamano Janalehi. When Krishna is, even we are talking to somebody and somebody is sleeping, eyes are closed, how you'll feel? But the Janalok people are very happy to offer their prayers to Lord Hari, who is Yoga Nidra Nimilaksha. Eyes are closed, Nimilaksha, eyes are closed, but in Yoga Nidra. Prabhupada will give a beautiful purport here. We should not understand the sleeping condition of Lord Vishnu to be same as our sleep, where we are snoring. No, here the word is Yoga Nidra Nimilaksha. Yoga Nidra is specifically mentioned, which indicates that the Lord Vishnu's sleeping condition is also manifestation of his internal potency, his Leela. It is transcendental, and therefore great sages like Bhrigu Muni are glorifying Krishna, offering prayers. Okay, so we will do one more verse. We'll do two more verses, 33 and 34. 33. Evam vidhairaho ratraihi कालगत्योपलक्षितैः अपक्षितम् ivasyapi paramayurvaya shatam. Thus the process of the exhaustion of the duration of life exists for every one of the living beings, including Lord Brahma. Everyone's duration of life is exhausted eventually, even for Lord Brahma. One's life endures for only 100 years in terms of the times in the different planets. All of us have an allotted lifespan of 100 years. Bhagavatam is saying, Paramayu Vaya Shatam, 100 years of that particular planet. So human beings have a allotted lifespan of 100 years, all of us. But we see practically no one lives for 100 years. Practically no one lives for it. If in England, somebody celebrates 100th birthday, the Queen of England calls them. It's such a special event. You have lived 100 years. So I remember I was working in the VA nursing home, and one resident turned 100 years old. He was a World War II vet. He had fought in the World War II. And we all came together and celebrated his 100th birthday. So the allotted life is 100, but because of Kali Yuga, pollution, our karma, we reduce it further. But the general allotted lifespan is 100. We can live up to 100 years generally. So Prabhupada says in the purport, every living being lives for 100 years in terms of the times in the different planets for different entities. So according to our planet, 100 years. These 100 years of life are not equal in every case. The longest duration of 100 years belongs to Brahma. But although the life of Brahma is very long, it expires in the course of time. Brahma is also afraid of his death, and thus he performs devotional service to Lord Krishna just to release himself from the clutches of illusory energy. Ishvara Parama Krishna. Brahmaji is praying. Because Brahmaji also has to face that. Last verse for today, verse number 34. Maitreya Muni is telling Mahatma Vidur, Yad ardham ayushastasya parardham abhidhiyate purva parardho pakranto aparodya pravartate. 100 years of Lord Brahma's life are divided into two parts. The first half and the second half. The first half of the duration of Brahma's life is already over. In this Brahmanda of ours, the Chaturmukh Brahma, he is already completed 50 years of age. The first half of Brahma's life is already over, and the second half is now current. Purport. The duration of 100 years in the life of Brahma has already been discussed in many places, including Bhagavad Gita also. 50 years of the life of Brahma are already over, and 50 years are yet to be completed. Then, for Brahma also, death is inevitable. So, Brahmaji is also 50 plus. Our Brahmaji, 50 plus. It is said that in the first half of his life, Brahmaji worships Lord, who knows? Are you people don't read? Yes. Satyarupama Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Is it Garbhodakashayi Vishnu? He'll be doing tapasya.
What punishment should I give you?
Anything, Prabhuji. I will take it.
One extra round.
Sure.
Take it? In the first half of Lord Brahma's life, Lord Brahma worships Lord Neela Madhav. In the second half of Lord Brahma's life, Lord Brahma worships Lord Jagannath. Shri Jagannath Bhagwan ki jai. That's why we don't see Neela Madhav. So when Neela Madhav disappeared and Brahmaji came, and for the sake of our Maharaj Indradumna installed Jagannath in Jagannath Puri. That was the 50th birthday of Brahmaji. That's Snan Yatra. Brahmaji also completed 50 years. In the second half of his life, he worships Jagannath. First half, Neela Madhav. Hari Bol. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. We'll stop here. Hare Krishna. Yes, Shama Kishori Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandat Pranam. Thank you very much for the wonderful
Let me
class.
let me drink water.
Hari Bol.
Hare Krishna.
So, Prabhuji, my question is from verse 27. Why is the word discover used here for Udita?
Udita.
He maintains the universe by discovered power, but it's all his own power, right?
Yeah, but see, the English word is like that. But if you see the Sanskrit word, Udita, Udita means something that rises, something that becomes manifest. You know?
Okay.
Like Surya,
Yes.
Udita, it rises. So I would say discovering, yes, but also a word can be used by manifesting his Paurusha, by manifesting his potency.
Okay. Thank you.
Udita
And
manifest.
Prabhuji, you said that Jagannath Puri is not destroyed during Pralay. So how do we understand it? If the entire Earth planet is destroyed, how is a part of it not destroyed?
Yes, because see, the Dham is Chinmay. When, for example, Vrindavan Dham also is not destroyed. Navadvip Dham is also not destroyed. These are eternal abodes. In the Jagannath Puri Mahatmya, in Skanda Puran, it is mentioned that Jagannath Puri is never destroyed. This was revealed to Markandeya Rishi in the Skanda Puran when he saw in the Pralaya that the Vatapatra Shayi Vishnu, Krishna, Vatapatra Shayi, he was lying on the leaf of the banyan tree. He reveals that everything is destroyed, but the Dham is not destroyed. So Vrindavan Dham, Navadvip Dham, Jagannath Puri Dham, these are not destroyed. And the reason is because the Dham is Chinmay. So just like Shama Kishori Mataji, when Krishna was performing his Leela in the Dham of Vrindavan, which comes in Uttar Pradesh, India, so many miracles happened. So this devastation that we were hearing, that all the three planetary systems, upper, middle, lower, Bhur, Bhuvaswa, they are all inundated with water. Those same hurricane clouds, Mataji, came as that when Indra sent them. Samvartak clouds?
Samvartak,
Samvartak
yes.
clouds, they came. So we can say how it is possible. If they can drown the three worlds, how they were not able to inundate Vrindavan? How the Brajvasis survived? How Govardhan survived? Even Govardhan should have gone underwater. But no. So these rules and regulations apply everywhere, but they don't apply to the Dham. The material world is destroyed, but Dham is not material. Therefore, it will not be destroyed. See, every Dham has three aspects to it. There is the Prakat Dham, there is the Aprakat Dham, and there is the Drishyaman Dham. Prakat Dham is when Krishna is manifesting his Leela there. When Krishna is there 5,000 years ago in Vrindavan, that is the Prakata Leela. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is there 500 years ago in Navadvip, like the past times we were listening from Ādi Leela. So that is all Prakat Dham. The Dham that manifests. Remember we were talking Mahaprakash Leela, Srivasangan, there is a mango tree with no skin, no seeds. One say, "Kidhar hai? Where is such a plant? How can a plant have exist without a seed? Kidhar se aaya? Where did the plant come?" Yes, in the material world, yes, the rules are true, but they don't apply in the spiritual world. So when Mahaprabhu was performing Mahaprakash Leela and that mango tree was growing in Srivasangan, where there are abundant mangoes throughout the year, 12 mahine, 12 months the nightly kirtans went on, 12 months the mango tree was there, 12 months the mango tree gave mangoes, which had no skin, no seed, just eat it whole. So this is called Prakatadham. It is inconceivable how this is possible. This is Prakatadham. How Ras Leela can go on for a whole night of Brahma. Hai na? So which we saw the duration is so long, the duration is. So this is because it is the Prakatadham. Prakatadham means Krishna or Mahaprabhu are personally present and they are performing these leelas. They are manifesting these leelas. Jagannath Rath is moving, stops moving. Big pahalwans are pulling, big elephants are pulling. It is not moving. Mahaprabhu goes behind her, touches his forehead and it starts moving. This is called Prakatadham. We don't see that happen today, but it happened because Mahaprabhu, Nimai, Krishna, they are in the Dham performing these leelas. This is called Prakata Dham. Then when the leela ends, Krishna leela ended in 125 years. Mahaprabhu leela ended in 48 years. When the leela ends, the leela still goes on in the spiritual world. And that is the Aprakat Dham, Aprakat leela, Golok Vrindavan, Nitya Navadvip, Nitya Jagannath Puri in the spiritual world, Golok Vrindavan. That is the Aprakat Leela. It is not visible to our eyes, but it is going on eternally. That is Aprakat Dham, the spiritual world, in the spiritual sky, Paravyom. Now, the third is Drishyaman Dham. Drishyaman Dham is the Dham that we see when we go for Dham Yatra today, where we see plastic, we see pollution, we see crowding. We see nice temples also. We see Govardhan, Yamuna, Ganga. We see Jagannath Puri temple. What we see with our eyes now is called Drishyaman Dham. This is the third aspect of the Dham. So what will be destroyed, Mataji, is the Drishyaman Dham. What we see, that may not be there. Because even today we see there is flooding. Sometimes there may be some cyclone may come to Jagannath Puri. Or flooding may happen in Mayapur, flooding may happen in Vrindavan. So this is the Drishyaman Dham. So in the Drishyaman Dham, it may happen. But what is not destroyed is the Dham that is eternally present as Chinmay Dham. To our eyes, it may appear that, oh, everything is destroyed. But actually the Dham is not destroyed because the Dham exists in a different dimension, in the spiritual dimension. And that cannot be destroyed. How material pralaya, material fire, material rain, water, destroy something that is spiritual. So like that, we have to understand that in the Prakat and Aprakat, the Dham is not destroyed. The Dham doesn't undergo any changes. As far as Drishyaman Dham is concerned, we may see some changes because our eyes are covered with Maya. We don't have visualization. In Navadvip Dham Mahatmya of Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Srila Jiva Goswami asks Srila Nityananda Prabhu, how can people living in the Dham commit sins? Sometimes we see there are meat eaters living in Vrindavan. There are meat eaters living in Navadvip. They even eat cows. How they can be living in Vrindavan? Alo, how they can be living in Navadvip? Sri Nityananda Prabhu explains that they are living on the dham. They are not living in the dham. Hari bol. They are living on the dham geographically, but they are not living in the dham. They don't have dham pravesh. They don't know what is dham. So that dham which the sinful people don't know, that is not destroyed. That is what was visible to Markandeya Rishi. But what we see with our material eyes, there is no guarantee. That may seem to be get destroyed also. But remember, the dham exists in a spiritual dimension. That is a dham that is visible to the Goswamis. That is a dham that is visible to the pure devotees. And that cannot be destroyed. That will remain. So in this way, we can understand that because dham is spiritual, it is transcendental, it cannot be affected by material situations like pralaya. Okay, Mataji? Does that make sense?
Thank you. Yes, thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Mukta Sangha Prabhu?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, I think you answered my question. But still I'll ask you that question to be more clear. Verse number 29, Prabhu, it says, when night of Brahma infused, all the three worlds are out of sight. Okay, so all the three worlds means all 14 planetary systems, right? And those 14 planetary systems include Brahmaloka also, where Brahma is. So how could that happen that they are out of sight, but it's Brahma is there?
Yeah. So here, logically, yes, when we normally say three worlds, it includes Brahmalok, all the planets above Earth, earthly planets, and planets below Earth. Correct. But see, the Ganana is different based on the different contexts. In this context, it refers to planets below Brahmalok, which are destroyed. So they are still upper planetary system because they include Swargalok, Ityadi. They are above the earth, but not all the planets are destroyed. For example, Janalok is not destroyed, Brahmalok is not destroyed. Okay? So here, it says three worlds, it doesn't include Brahmalok.
Janalok is below Brahmalok, right? Is that destroyed?
No, we saw no that Bhrigu Muni takes shelter. From Maharlok he goes to Janalok because Janalok stays.
How do we know which is not destroyed and which is destroyed?
Bhagavatam says Brahmalok is not destroyed because Brahmaji is still sleeping there. And Janalok is also not destroyed because the great souls, they take shelter of that place and they are offering prayers to the Supreme Lord who is in Yoga Nidra. Like that. So from Shastra Praman, we can say that they are not destroyed. But we don't want to wait for Pralaya. We want to go before that.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Yeah. So here it does not include Brahmalok. That's just the way it means. So sometimes the same words can be used to include some things, and sometimes some things are not included. They're excluded. So here Brahmalok is excluded. Okay. Very last question. Shama Vallavi Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare
Today, in one of the purports, we read inhabitants of Maharloka goes to Janaloka. So this means up to Svarga it gets destroyed on the day of Brahma, and Maharlok, Janalok, Tapalok, Satyalok it is there. That is what we read today in one of the purports.
No, in Maharlok they experience the heat of fire coming from Lord Anantashesh, Lord Sankarshan. So to escape that, they go higher. They go to Janalok.
Yes, Prabhuji, that means Maharlok is not destroyed during the Brahma's night. No?
I don't know, but it looks like it is not a safe place during Brahma's night. That's why they are leaving that place. They say if on the ground floor of the house there is fire, then we may go to the upper floor. Upper floor also gets fire, then we go to the second floor, like that. So Janalok is not destroyed, but looks like Maharlok, there's at least disturbance there.
They experience that heat.
Yeah, heat, yeah, tap. So they go up.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Okay, we'll stop here. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Granthra Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Hari.